Welcome back to Adelaide and welcome back to another video of mine. It is an early morning. My watch isn't going to turn on. It's 5:30 in the morning. Today I'm heading over to New Zealand on the inaugural Air New Zealand flight from here in my home city of Adelaide to Christchurch. I'm really excited for that. This is my first of 4 inaugurals in the next 2 months from here in Adelaide. We've got many more exciting ones to come. This is the first one just at the car park. Just parked up, about to go head in and get checked in. It looks really busy in there. And yeah, fly to Auckland on this inaugural flight with Air New Zealand from Adelaide to Christchurch. I'm really excited to be, Look, I don't think there's gonna be much of a celebration. You know, when you just got that feeling, I just don't think it will be. But I still think that I wanna be part of this history, you know. I wanna be there for the first flight, you know, to say, and just to make a video for you guys, because I was gonna head to Christchurch next week for something anyway. And then I was like, oh, well, I may as well just go for this one so I can make the video. And yeah, so let's go get checked in. Oh my gosh, it's busy in there. Let's go get checked in and let's go fly to New Zealand. Okay, so checked in through security, got my boarding pass. Extra legroom seat as usual. It's just worth it, especially on like a 3.5 hour flight on a small plane like that. Definitely would always recommend an extra legroom seat, yeah. Got a water here because no lounge access, so at this South Australian place, you know, this is a big thing for South Australia, so we'll support South Australia while we're at it. But yeah, I should be boarding soon. I'm gonna have my water, then we'll go head through passports and leave Australia. Freak alone as usual. This time it's in Adelaide. It's not normally in Adelaide. So we'll go Dio Sauvage. Once again, little smell. Boom. Done. Easy. 3 sprays. You can't be greedy when it's free. Alright, let's go. Let's go head through and let's go head to the gate. Well then, here is the aircraft which is going to fly me all the way over to Christchurch, New Zealand. ZKNHB. It's just an A320, but it's the Neo version, so it's the newer version. And it's got screens on it and all that sort of stuff. It's like an international plane, but in a domestic plane. So that is it. Just over there. Then this Jetstar A320 is going to Bali. This one's about a 6 hour flight. That one there's only about I think it'll only be like a 3.5, 4 hour flight, which shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting on board and seeing just what the flight's like. Just what the service is like. You know, there isn't much of a festivities at the gate, obviously. I didn't expect there to be, you know, it's not like a big inaugural flight, but we will be on some big inaugural flights coming soon from Adelaide, so I'm really excited for that. But I'm still very happy and grateful to be on this one today. But yeah, so hopefully we get on board soon. That is our ride over to Christchurch today. First inaugural flight between Adelaide and Christchurch, which is pretty cool. Okay, then welcome on board the Air New Zealand inaugural flight over to Christchurch. This is my seat. Now the legroom is really good, like really, really good legroom. Now I did pay about $35 extra for this extra legroom seat. I think it's worth it for a 4 hour flight. That's the entertainment screen. We'll go through that after takeoff. There is a tray table there, a seat pocket there with safety card, all that sort of stuff. And that is the view for the 4 hour run over to Christchurch. Hopefully we get going soon. But yeah, I'll go through the entertainment after takeoff and then hopefully we'll also get some food then. So yeah, I'm really comfortable with this seat. You know, the legroom's really good. Really looking forward to hopefully a good inaugural flight. Obviously not too many festivities, but it's not a big inaugural flight, you know. I am on the Adelaide to Auckland inaugural flight later in the week. So hopefully that's got some festivities, but yeah, there's some news people down there taking photos. I don't know if you can see them just down there. So yeah, it should be a good flight over to Christchurch for the first time from Adelaide.
Shortly bound for Christchurch. And preparation for departure, please stow all bags and laptops securely placed in any line. Experience this brand new route. We do hope you enjoy the flight.
And illuminated signs.
If the seatbelt sign lights up, return to your seat and fasten your...
Or ask your flight attendant.
Hey, so let's have a look at the in-flight entertainment system. This is a really good in-flight entertainment system. It's very fast, it's very responsive, it's got a very wide range of movies, you know, not as good as Cathay, but they are the best at the end of the day. I think it would still be better than Qantas though, that serve a similar route to Auckland, well, as of 3 days from now. And not only that, but it's also got music, which is always really good. I really love my music on planes, listening to that on flights. It's a great way to make the time go by. And also the in-flight map. It's fully interactive. It's a really high quality map. Now, interestingly, it does say that we are flying to Auckland. I'm actually going there later. Like, I'm connecting to Auckland. I'm connecting to Auckland from Christchurch, so it wouldn't be the end of the world if we flew there. But yeah, it does say that we are flying to Auckland, so it's a bit weird. But yeah, hopefully they come around with some food soon. There should be breakfast service soon. I think we can check on the in-flight entertainment what we're going to get, so let's have a look at that. So I tried looking, but I couldn't see. Hopefully they come around with some food soon though. Now these headphones are quite similar to the ones they also have on Singapore Airlines. They're like these wired ones, but they work really well. They work a lot better than those headphones that you put over your head on most other airlines. I really like them, the earbuds. Yeah, they work well, they're light, they're just better in absolutely every way. I really like them. Anyway, I'm going to listen to some music now and enjoy the view for our flight. It only says 3 hours and 20 minutes flight time, but I think that must think that we're going to Auckland for some reason. Who knows, probably just a mistake for the inaugural flight. Now, just quickly before the in-flight service comes around, I just want to take this chance to plug my YouTube members. Now, my YouTube members only cost $4.99 a month. It's the same price as a cup of coffee, and they get early access to every single one of my videos. I'm filming 21 videos in November. They're going to come out between November and March next year. If you're one of my YouTube members, you can access all those videos straight away. Like, I normally edit them the day after, so you'll be seeing all those videos straight away. Like the videos I'm filming tomorrow when I fly home from New Zealand, they're not going to come out for everyone else until like February next year. For my YouTube members, they can see them straight away. So for just the same price as a cup of coffee every single month, you can be watching all my videos early access. They also all get shout out to the end of the video. It's just a way to support me financially, to keep me flying. But not only that, it's also a way for you to get early access to all my videos and get that shout out and see those videos early for just the same price as a cup of coffee every single month. Quite a good deal in my eyes. But yeah, we're now on our way out of New Zealand. Out of Australia. The in-flight entertainment still says Auckland, but I checked flight radar and we're definitely heading for Christchurch. But yeah, hopefully the food comes around soon. I'm not sure what we're going to be offered or what we're going to be eating. Be interesting to see. So the crew have just started the in-flight service. It's only a small cup of water, but it's certainly good. They are offering champagne as well, orange juice, apple juice, coffee. It's like a full drink service. But yeah, cheers to an inaugural flight, guys. Cheers to that. Welcome to the Air New Zealand A320 lavatory. This is one at the end of the back of the plane. You know, it's a bit cramped in here, I'll be honest. I've got this decoration, but you know, this is definitely one of the more cramped lavatories I've been in. I'm only like 5'11" and I'm nearly touching the roof, so I can imagine someone actually tall would really struggle. But yeah, it's in decent condition. We're only like an hour into the flight. But yeah, they're quite known for decorating their lavatories in New Zealand. Anyway, I'm going to go head back to my seat now because breakfast is on the way. It's like a hot wrap or a cold birch and muesli. I'm definitely going to take the hot wrap. But yeah, let's go head back to my seat. So we're just about to leave Australia. As you can see, we're just leaving now. Goodbye Australia, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm coming back to Australia tomorrow and then back to New Zealand actually later in the week. We've got a lot of flying to do the next few weeks. But yeah, the meal service is coming around just now. The crew are just there, they're about to give it, so that'll be really good. The first one, please, the cooked one. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Same again?
Okay, so breakfast has been served and it's presented on a tray like this. It comes with the main meal, and then it also comes with a Danish and a fruit salad. The main meal is this breakfast wrap and it comes with some tomato sauce. The tray's also got a fruit salad on it and a warm Danish. I'm really looking forward to digging into this. Let's give it a try. That's actually very nice. That is really nice. And the cruise is about to come around with another drink service. Now that was a really good meal with Air New Zealand. I really enjoyed that and I fully dusted it off, every single bit of that. Now regular viewers of the channel will know I don't really normally finish everything on my plate, but in this case I did. And we're about halfway now. It still says Auckland, but we are gone for Christchurch, I can tell. But yeah, really good meal, really enjoyed that, really good by Air New Zealand. That was very delicious, you know. Normally I've got some feedback with the Inflight meals like, oh, I like this, I didn't like this. No complaints there, really good, great portion size, really liked it. I'm going to try to get a bit of sleep now, as I do on most of my flights. Just, it's been an early morning. And then hopefully I'll chat to you when we're getting a bit closer to Christchurch. Like I probably accidentally said Auckland about 5 times in this video, but it's because I'm looking at that. But yeah, really nice day to fly. So we're just to the top of our descent now into Christchurch. As you can see, we're getting very close. Beautiful day out there. Not in Christchurch. I've had a few people who actually work at the Christchurch airport messaging me, just saying no, the weather's terrible. There's been diversions all last week. So I'm certainly not expecting this nice weather down there. Hopefully it's not too rough for landing though. Anyway, the crew just came around with the signature Air New Zealand service, the sweets. I'll give it a try. Okay, let's give this Air New Zealand sweet a try, see what all the fuss is about. Very nice. It's a very nice little lolly. I like that. I'll conclude the flight in a second, but yeah, about 40 minutes to landing. Alright, so that time of the video has come where we're at the top of descent and it is time to summarise this flight today with Air New Zealand, the inaugural flight from Adelaide to Christchurch. Look, I just want to first off start by saying there wasn't really much inaugural festivities. I wasn't really expecting there to be. Like I said, I didn't really book this flight for like the inaugural. I sort of booked it for like, because I had to go to Christchurch for something else, or to New Zealand for something else, and it all sort of worked out well, you know, the dates worked out really well. So I thought, let's do it. And plus it'll make the video a bit more entertaining, being able to call the inaugural flight rather than just the average flight. So let's start with the experience at Adelaide Airport. They had their self-check-in kiosks, they were really good. They worked relatively well. I was able to get my physical boarding pass. We always love a physical boarding pass. I was able to get that very fast. They also had desk check-in available for premium customers. That's the same as Qantas. The security line was massive, and I was a bit of an idiot, and I did flash my Qantas gold card so that I could skip that line. And then it was through immigration. That was all fast. And then we're in the gate lounge area. That was all really fast and positive. The boarding process was a mess. It takes forever. It took forever for them to board. Like no other airline board takes that long to board an A320. Like it was ridiculous how long it took them to board. Like calling all these different people. Like they called all the priorities, and they completely stopped boarding. And they called rows 30 to 22, and they completely stopped boarding. And it was just a massive process. Like it was a really long process, you know. Anyway, once we're on board, it was good, you know. That the in-flight service was really good, you know, to get a drink, then the meal, that was really good. The in-flight entertainment, really good. The meal, really good. The seat, the legroom, really good, you know, for only an extra $35, really good. So I really enjoyed Air New Zealand, you know. I think they're a great option. Now I paid about $400 for this full service ticket. That includes a checked bag, not that I checked a bag, a meal, and then it was about $35 extra for the extra legroom. But I really enjoyed this flight today on Air New Zealand. I'm really impressed with them. We're about to descend. Sorry, so as I was saying, really good experience on Air New Zealand. Now, I'm actually flying with Qantas on their inaugural flight later in the week from Adelaide to Auckland. So that'll be interesting to compare the two, compare their service. But I gotta be honest, I think Air New Zealand's gonna be very hard to top. But we'll see what Qantas can do. So stay tuned for that video. That video is out Friday. But yeah, once again, my YouTube members, for just $4.99 a month, they get early access to every single one of my videos. They get the shout outs in the videos. For the price of a coffee, it really is worth it. And it also supports me to keep traveling, keep making videos like this. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. That is free, and that really does mean a lot to me as well. Seeing the numbers go up, it really means a lot for me and the channel to keep growing, because it gets my content recommended to new people as well, so more people can discover videos like this one. Anyway, we are now coming into Christchurch. Should be a bit of a bumpy landing, I reckon. It's quite cloudy down there, but let's go head down into Christchurch. Thanks for watching. I'll chat to you guys after we land.
You must remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign has been turned off. Also, be careful not in the open lockers.
Welcome to New Zealand. One of my subscribers he's working on the ramp for this flight, and he said he's going to wave to me. I said if he waved to me, I'll give him a shout out. So we need him to wave to me, otherwise he's not getting a shout out. But yeah, welcome to New Zealand. Such a beautiful place. I can't wait I'm actually coming back in a few days to properly explore, which I'm so excited about, so stay tuned for those videos, because that'll be so cool. Okay, apparently that baggage channel I just told you about, apparently he's actually got to work. He can't just spend all his time messing around waving to me, but I'll still give him a shout out anyway, just for the effort. That's his Instagram, so go follow him. Hopefully we get off soon. It says Matewa there. I think that means like thank you, see you later, or something along those lines. In the New Zealand language, I'm not sure what it's called, the Maori language. But yeah, let's get off. Let's go check out New Zealand.
Take care.
Thank you. Welcome to a very, very chilly New Zealand. Let's go pass through passports and immigration, and then I'll tell you what's happening from there. So it actually looks like there's an event here in Christchurch, not in Adelaide. Oh my gosh, welcome to a freezing Christchurch in New Zealand. It's actually my second time here. I came here for my first overseas trip since the virus. Well, you can see the steam coming out of my mouth. That's how cold it is. For my first overseas trip since the virus 3 years ago, and I actually stayed in that hotel just up there. Anyway, my watch hasn't updated. It's like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock here now. I've got like 3 hours until my next flight, which is up to Auckland, and then so I'm just going to edit this video on that flight so I can get up for you tonight, and then tomorrow I'm filming more videos. So like I said, they'll be out in like February, but for YouTube members they'll be out tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. They just did the haka there. I think that's like the traditional welcome in New Zealand. It's just about to start raining, so I'm going to head for the domestic terminal and fly up to Auckland and get this video edited so you guys can see it whenever you're seeing it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really thank you for the support. Thank you for watching. We've got 2 more videos to come this week. We've got the inaugural flight with Qantas from Adelaide to Auckland on Friday. So I think it'll be much the same thing, maybe a bit more of a celebration on the Adelaide side because it's Qantas. But yeah, once again, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate the support. I'll see you all in the next video. See you then.